Hello, welcome to episode 27 of my Steins game Let's Read. I'm a bit tired. I've been working several nights straight. But the show must go on. Please enjoy, and good night.
Maybe we have the same problem Stern has with their time machine. Since they can't fully control the lifter, they can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send.
Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes.
Yes, it does. English characters are half-width, so they only use 1 byte, but full-width Japanese characters use 2.
Byte, not kilobyte?
Oh, so Makiseshi is bad with computers?
Is that so, assistant?
Shut up! You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure.
By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits. Thank you for the useless pieces of information that should have gone into that little hint file thing.
Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and receiver's email addresses, the header, and various other things. So roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then. By the way, I don't know if using this subject changes anything,
but I'm pretty sure that the chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway?
So is the gel 12 bytes of organic matter?
Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could have been converted to less than 12 bytes.
So larger masses get crushed by supergravity?
Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass.
In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, shot out of the black hole.
As a jellyman.
But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed?
If the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons.
I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure CERN's tried that already. Yet they haven't gotten any results for 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons.
I see.
CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in phone waves is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it.
She has a point. We don't know what acts as the lifter, but we do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity. I don't get it.
Neither do I, Dumpling. Neither do I.
Mayuri, finished with her chicken, looks at us in confusion. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity's the entrance to the event horizon. It is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle.
Demon Lord?
Hundreds of shoulders, apparently.
Shoulders? Who? Save the shoulders.
Yep. Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. The soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind were imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle's prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately, they go home as slimes. So the soldiers who went home as slimes are the jellymen? But there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when opened by Lifter. And so, deprived of the magic's effectiveness, The weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime.
Combining soldiers? That's just silly.
It's to illustrate that the object can't be too big. I get it! That's really easy to understand.
It is, actually. It is?
It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least, as an explanation for why things get jellified.
Humph. It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint. Mayushi was helpful? Yeah. Great insight, Mayuri.
Hee
Yay!
But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven.
How would you prove it? With human experiments like CERN?
If Okabe and Hashika-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment.
Human experimentation sounds kinda dirty, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know. I don't
I
want to
do.
know. Moving on.
But I refuse. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject.
Same here. No, not in the way he's implying.
Idiots.
Kurisu gives us cold stares and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation.
As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter.
That, and one other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame?
We may not understand everything, but we've predicted the art of demailing. Isn't that our final answer?
Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? Yes it is, Mayuri.
Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past.
Even CERN has failed to send humans. If you believe what Tyler says, there won't be another, 24 years before there's a true time machine?
I answer Kurisu's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet, we've realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past.
We should investigate the phone wave further. We need to understand what's going on.
I have some fun ideas on how to use D-mail.
Oh, I bet you do.
I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Braun is sure to blow a gasket. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab. We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I step onto the couch and look at the lab mems in turn. You have to take off your shoes. It's dirty. Today. What day is it? August 2nd it looks. Monday.
August 2nd.
August 2nd, 2010 is a date we'll live in infamy. For on this day, we, the Future Gadgets Laboratory, have developed the first successful time machine in the history of mankind.
It's not the first. CERN beat us.
You can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident.
It seems that my assistant doesn't know what the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite, these inventions, and more were all born from coincidence. He's got a point there.
I guess.
But Chris-chan, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they do?
It's just that I have to admit it for now. If we can investigate how the phone wave works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like time travel.
Does nobody have any respect for my grand declaration? No, they don't. Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever, time machine in human history. The 66th Round Table Conference ends here. Dismissed.
Wait, this was a round table conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66th?
Who cares what kind of table it is?
Kurisu gets up from her chair and stretches.
I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a shower, and sleep.
That sounds like a very good plan. Miyushi has to go to work soon. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep, though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. The curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We've built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. Well, I guess we gathered that from the black screen. The world is empty.
No, not empty.
A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I?
You are beyond the event horizon.
And that's never a good place to be.
No, I want to go home, where time and space switch places.
Suddenly, the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. That is actually kind of pretty.
It is.
However, one point in space lacks stars. Where? See a lot of stars there. I don't see any...
Presumably not on the screen.
Yeah, I noticed that point.
Well, yes, you pointed it out.
Yeah. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. Uh-oh. Cartoon physics kicked in! I'm falling through this sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. So, gravity into a black hole, that's still kind of falling. Like, falling and being pulled is the same kind of thing.
Well, I suppose. I mean, you're not pulled by somebody and feel like you're falling.
Yeah, but if you're falling, you are being pulled by gravity. Anyways.
Physics.
Yep. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. My God, he's gone plaid! Stars flash past and vanish from sight. So let this be a lesson to you kids. Don't go to ludicrous speeds. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light.
Is that the only thing your logic center is freaking out about?
Well, this is Okabe. He is in a bit of a strange world, so... I could see his logic freaking out at this and only this. That would contradict the theory of relativity.
But I don't know, I think the stars would freak me out a little.
Yeah.
You aren't moving.
That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Well, if the universe is round and, like, you go off one side, you come in the other, it could be behind you and your destination. Reality can be strange like that. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
You aren't moving.
Those same words.
Remember what I said. Here, space and time switch places. You can't move. But your time is stretching out to eternity.
I accelerate.
Can you feel time moving you?
Yeah. I can...
Is that a thing?
I can hardly breathe.
You're in space.
It feels like something is crushing my body. This is known as gravity.
1 second for you. An eternity for me. As I observe you from a distance, I see you as a still object.
I fall. I'm pulled. To the depths of the dark. Or perhaps to the ends of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, you're just loopy. No, that's not it.
Don't do drugs, kid.
Yeah. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? And it's called spaghettiing, and it is one of the theoretical effects of getting close to a black hole.
Sounds remarkably unpleasant, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Space? Me?
Don't look back. Eternity is not infinite. Time stretches towards eternity. It has an end.
Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something.
The event horizon.
I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move. Well, Krisu did say you can't move here.
Don't look back. You will see only yourself, trapped in a second stretched out to eternity.
That sounds unpleasant. I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. An asymptotic approach to zero. I actually know what that means. An asymptote is basically a curve that approaches a number, say 0, but it never quite gets there. It's like it's just like something that every second it gets halfway to the target. Then the next second it's a quarter, then an eighth, then a 16th, then a 32nd, then on and on and on. So it'll never actually get there, but it'll get really, really close.
See what you're getting at.
When will this second pass?
Time and space have switched places.
A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds becomes 0.01 seconds. 0.01 seconds becomes 0.001 seconds. How long are we going to keep this up? 0.0001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds.
We get the point.
Jeez. 0.0000001 seconds. 0.0000001 seconds. 0.000000001 seconds. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens.
Face forward. Struggle on.
No matter how close I get, I can never reach.
To the Demon Lord's gate.
Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's gate.
You don't have the key. You can't pry it open.
I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back. Well, if you can't move, you can't look back, right?
Presumably, you will be captured by the Demon Lord's minions.
Pictures from the Jellyman's report flicker through my brain, my body.
Don't look back.
I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back.
So would I.
I can't go back. I face towards the thing. Very technical term, thing. I face the future of becoming a jelly man, while frozen for eternity.